attention is the most negative and secretive and vicious, and not the most innovative and imaginative and productive in Washington. So I think it's both for really good and really lamentable reasons.
I should go to another question here. Do you agree with Sheryl Sandberg's lean-in approach? What professional advice do you have for women?
Well, I certainly agree with Sheryl's latest effort to ban bossy. I was one of those girls who I have vivid memories of teachers saying things to my parents like, you know, Ma, your daughter, she's just so precocious. And they didn't mean it as a compliment. Although thankfully my parents would always tell me in the car ride home after our parent-teacher conference, that's awesome that you're really precocious. So I'm lucky that I had parents who were always there with an antidote to whatever subtle or not so subtle signals of discouragement I was getting. And I do agree kind of with Sheryl's schematic that we need to change many of the structures in which women engage in the workforce. I mean, it is an issue that many of our competitors give 6 or 12 months of maternity leave mandated by law, and we give none. I think that's an issue. I think that that kind of continues to constrain the ways in which women can participate. But I also think there are social and cultural dynamics that do need to change, even more profoundly than bossy. Ban bossy, although I think that's part of it. One of the things that Sheryl has talked a lot about, as have my mom and me, are the critical years of middle school for girls. Because in 4th grade, girls are just as good in math as boys are, and just as many want to be engineers or astronauts or geneticists or tech innovators. And by 8th grade, that's no longer true. And so we know that something happens in those critical years where girls are told either, don't worry about it, you don't need to be good at math, or maybe this area, reading, history, social studies, might be a better match for you. Or maybe boys are called more on in class. We actually know that's true. Particularly in math class, boys are twice as likely to be called on than girls to answer a math question. So we know we need to change all of that so that we're not losing half of our country's ability to contribute to our workforce today or our imagination for tomorrow.